Hi everyone, Sheila Stratton here. I'm the Nutrition and Wellness Coach at Community Action in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I'm going to demonstrate a recipe today as part of our ongoing series of feast classes. Today's recipe is spicy hummus, and we are going to also demo a really nice spicy hummus vegetable sandwich. So it smells really, really good. I always wish you all could be with me in person. Part of what's smelling so good to me right now is garlic. So I'll run through kind of the big picture and then we'll get to making our hummus, right? So hummus ingredients, I mentioned garlic, right? So hummus has garlic, and it also is made of garbanzo beans. You'll also hear them referred to as chickpeas. So whenever you hear garbanzo beans, you know they're chickpeas, or chickpeas, you know they're garbanzo beans. They're the same thing. And so we've got garbanzo beans, garlic, lemon, lemon juice in this case, and then some seasonings. We're gonna put cumin in. And this is optional, but we want to put in just a little bit of hot sauce. So that's the spicy part of our spicy hummus. And then after we have our hummus made, so we're gonna blend it up, right? So it's like a dip, it's a spread. You can enjoy hummus in so many ways. And the other thing I will mention about garbanzo beans is that a half a cup of garbanzo beans has 7 grams of protein, and that is more protein than an egg. So it's a really great source of protein. So you want to keep that in mind. And it's also a wonderful source of fiber, which we're learning is very important to our health and well-being in our diet. Okay, so that's hummus, and then when it comes time to make our sandwich, we've got some whole grain bread that has been toasted. We've got some lettuce. I've got some sliced tomatoes here. I've got some cilantro, and then I also mashed up an avocado, so we'll spread that on there as well. So as you can see, it's going to be quite filling and quite delicious. So in order to make this hummus, you will need a food processor or a blender. Either one would work. So our first instruction was to drain our garbanzo beans and reserve the liquid. You know, so sometimes when we're making stuff with beans, oftentimes we rinse our beans. But in this case, we're saving the liquid, and you will see why shortly. Let's see if I can get all these in here without dumping them. So garbanzo beans going into our blender, food processor actually in this case. Okay, and then combine all ingredients except for the reserved bean liquid. So we're gonna dump our garlic in there. Guys, that smells so good. And then our lemon juice, it's just 1 lemon that's juiced. And as you can see, I've got my little juicer here, so you just cut your lemon in half and then put it on top like that, and then just kind of push down and spin it around. And this is really great because it allows you to really get all the juice from that lemon. Alternatively, you know, you certainly could use bottled juice if you wish. So there is our lemon juice, so that's gonna go in there. So you see we're getting some liquid, and that is gonna make a difference for blending. All right, and then our next ingredient is our cumin, half a teaspoon. So we're just gonna measure that. Spread it around a little bit. And then sriracha or other hot pepper sauce to taste. And on our recipe, it's listed as optional. I think it's gonna be pretty tasty, so I'm gonna put some in. Okay. And so if you weren't sure, if you're making this and you're just not sure if you want that hot sauce in there or not, you know, blend it up without the hot sauce in it, blend it up and then taste it and then see what you think. And then you can just add just a little bit in there and see. So we have combined all the ingredients and we're gonna blend it together, and we'll add some of this reserved bean liquid if we need it. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it'll go quick so it's not too loud for you for very long. Okay, so here we go. And I can see that this is a little bit chunky, so we will need a little bit of that lemon juice. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's some chunkiness, some chunkiness in there. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of this juice, not too much, because we can always add more. That's the direction to go. All right. And because the end result that we want is we just want a nice smooth puree. So we'll see if this did the trick. Okay, guys, I'm saying it's really close. I want to have just a little bit more. Okay. And the other thing we can do while we're blending is to make sure we got everything down in there. Take our spatula and just sort of clean along and press the ingredients down closer to the blade. Okay, so here we go. This is it. Okay. Thanks for sticking through that noisiness. This is the ticket. So then we'll just pop this guy off. And with this one, it's just a little turn and then it comes off. So there's our hummus. Let me put a little bit of that. Actually, we'll show you as I make my sandwich. Okay, so then, as I said, we've got some whole wheat bread, great source of fiber also. So we're gonna put, oh, this might make a mess. So we're just gonna spread a good amount on there, right? Because the whole point of this is to enjoy our hummus. And so we wanna have a good bit of it on our sandwich. So there's that. And then we'll just put our toppings on. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some cilantro. So then, of course, all of this is optional, right? You let your taste buds be your guide. But I am gonna put a good amount of cilantro on there because I love it. And I had some in the fridge, and so I had to enjoy it. And then I'm also putting on some little tomato slices. They're little because I had these cherry tomatoes. They're not super small, but not the size of a regular sized tomato either, so they're a little bit small. Then I'm gonna do some lettuce, and lastly is some avocado. And you could slice your avocado, or you could do what I did and smash it. I think smashing it, somehow I think I'm gonna get a little bit more if I smash it and put it on. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it to me. And avocados are just, to me, they're kind of one of those really great superfoods because you're getting fiber because it's a real whole food, and they are loaded with the healthy fats that we need. So there's my avocado, and to go. How about that, you guys? Didn't that look great? I think it looks really good. Making me hungry. All right, so there's our hummus and vegetable sandwich. And so the other thing I would say about hummus, you guys probably know this already, but hummus can be enjoyed in so many ways, right? It's enjoyed on a sandwich with some whole grain bread. You could pull out some whole grain crackers out of the cupboard or grab some and put it out as a little appetizer tray. It could be a nice little snack between meals with crackers. Any kind of other vegetable sticks like celery, carrots, bell peppers, whatever you thought of. You could spread some on a tortilla too, and spread some on the tortilla and load that tortilla basically with all of these ingredients. So instead of bread, you're using your tortilla. Sky is the limit. So just limited only by your imagination and maybe what's in the cupboard. So thanks so much for coming along for our recipe demonstration today. I hope you'll try it, and I hope you'll let us know how it goes. Thanks. We'll see you next time.